Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is PalSchema. Today is Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. I am joined by Dolly today, again. He's just starting off the stream on the back of my chair today. All comfy. She is comfy kitty back there today. She has tried to go for my rubber duckies again. She gets very interested in them and wants to play with them. So how are things? How have things been going lately? I have a couple of new designs for my 3D prints. They're not handy, so I can't really show them right now. They're on the other side of the room. I have produced my cloud version. So cloud, as in having these ridges here, these cylinders on the edges. I've made versions of this for the UMDs, ESP UMD tray, as well as one for the hard shell, like Game Boy storage. These things, these little clamshells that you can use these to keep Game Boy cartridges protected. People actually like to buy storage trays for their Game Boy games in these clamshells. So I have options. I have options for storage trays for those, but I hadn't added one for the cloud version yet. For that and for the UMDs, so I've made those. I have listed the UMD one today. I actually kind of went a little bit out of order and listed the UMD one today, because that UMD one is actually cheaper than my normal UMD tray. And I'm rebranding the normal UMD tray to Robust because the new one has tighter spacing in between each UMD. The old one has like a really big gap in between. It uses a lot of plastic material. Takes a while, more expensive to produce. So the new one having that smaller gap in between the slots to be consistent with my other cloud quote-unquote trays makes it smaller overall, and therefore I could I'm charging less for it. And it really matters for the larger ones, for like the 100 slot tray. There's a pretty significant difference in the price between the 100 slot cloud tray and the 100 slot of the original Robust tray. It's still a little expensive. It's still, I think I have it at like $39.49 for the 100 slot cloud tray, whereas the Robust tray is like $44.99. So, you know, like $5.50 difference is significant. It is quite significant. So, yeah, that's some of the stuff I've worked on. I've also added, or I will be adding, I have printed new Game Boy display walls. Trying to see if I have handy something similar. So this is a UMD display wall. But it's very dusty. This is a good analog for one of the display walls that I've designed. Just think of this, but a little bit larger for Game Boy Advance games. In terms of like the wall height spacing is for Game Boy Advance, but it's this same theme. I call this a rampart wall. Internally, I'm referring to this on my back end as the rampart version. So just this for Game Boy Advance / Game Boy. It will work with regular Game Boy, it's just there's overlap between the cartridges. Oh, and the back has a cutout. The back has a wedge cutout just to save on material. And then the other wall version is actually a version that I had this in the past. It was a vase mode display print, but it's essentially a slotless version of the wall display. It sits at a bit more of an angle as well, so stuff is displayed outwards a bit more. This is strictly vertical. This is strictly vertical as a display. The other one, it's tilted quite a bit. But as I said, I previously had those as vase mode. I stopped selling them because I was not satisfied with the long-term durability of those because I print with PLA. And it tended to cave in a bit over time. And I didn't like that. So I added a great big wedge cutout in the middle of it and printed it out. It works. You can use it for... I sized it for Game Boy Advance numbers, but it can be used with basically any handheld cartridge that fits within the thickness range. So it can work with the Game Boy Advance, Game Gear, even like Switch, 3DS, DS, and so on. You could put Vita there, you could put, I don't know, hell, the Atari Lynx in there. Though I don't have any of those on me. It's just more universal, but specifically sized around Game Boy Advance. I have a 3x3 and a 4x4 variation of it. Yeah, that's what I've designed recently. And I've got printouts of those. I just have to do the listings in each day. One listing per day for each thing. Plus I have a backlog of the cloud version case trays. The case storage trays. Are they cloud? No, they're not cloud. No, the cloud version trays are on the agenda. Versions of them. My storage trays, standard for the cases, where they have all sides walled, basically, rather than being front loading, they have a big wall there, so they're top load only. Those versions I'm working on listing as well. I will make the cloud quote-unquote version of them to have that aesthetic variation, but that will be much later. And eventually I'm going to have to buy other cartridges to have more, to open up my market a little bit more. Need more stuff. I want Atari stuff. I want, like, I think the Intellivision ones are different as well. I want even like VHS and audio cassettes, storage solutions. I want to do all those things. Just keep expanding those things. Even though it's fewer listings than adding a new variant of case tray or of storage tray, it opens the market more. So, good. Outside of that, just normal daily stuff on Okay Star Rail at the moment. It's going to be pretty dead until the next patch, which will be the anniversary patch. So it's just literally doing the daily grind on that. Working on building Mighty. Working on getting the traits maxed. And maybe figuring out how I'm going to use them. in what context I'll be using him. So anyway, hello, Palworld. Let us get into the game. As a reminder, we are not playing with the actual music in the game anymore because it was getting stuck on the battle theme, like perpetually stuck on the battle theme. So we're not playing with that anymore. What did we do last time? What are we doing today? Last time I focused on gearing up my character. We have built an uncommon advanced bow, as well as an uncommon heat-resistant hexalite armor, and uncommon hexalite helmet. So extra stats, not perfect, but better. Better stats than baseline. That's what I was going for there. I was also using my rocket launcher to mine the hexalite quartz. And I regret nothing about doing that. So, our focus today, now that I'm pretty much sufficiently geared, I hope, for this particular purpose, is to get to level 60. Or at least try to get to level 60. We are almost 59. We are almost 59. We'll have to go through the whole of 59, which, as I've seen with the pals, unfortunately, also means a 10 times reduction in the amount of experience for fighting level 60 stuff. It kinda sucks. Also, yeah, we have this laser rifle schematic 4, but I don't think it's going to out DPS this uncommon advanced bow. I really don't see it out DPSing the uncommon advanced bow at this point in time. I'm just reviewing some of the stuff that I've acquired over time. I'll even have a level 2 defense pendant. With the amount of defense that I have, that might be useful. Is that a percentage? Is the defense pendant a percentage increase, or is it just a flat value? Where's that +2 at? Let me see. Defense. It must be flat. No, it's plus 30%. It is a percentage. Whereas I think that this life pendant is a flat amount. So the defense one would actually, I think, at this point, strictly be better. Maybe. Am I allowed to sleep now? I am. Found out yesterday, or the last stream, that the game kinda just makes it so that you have to wait before you can start a new day. You can't just arbitrarily start a new day by going into bed in single player, which sucks, actually. I think that's really poorly designed. I should be able to start a new day whenever I desire to start a new day, if I'm in single player. But no, we don't want people grinding to level up. Why would we want people grinding to level up? Oh, I also unlocked a ton of stuff here, didn't I? Like all those feed bags that I'm never going to use have been unlocked now. Do they even need, like, much stuff? Not really. And then these boots, these are all accessory slot items. Same with this anti-grav belt. They're all accessory slot items, and I don't want to give up the accessory slot for any of it. I want all of my accessory slots. In fact, I want my 4th accessory slot. I would really like to have my 4th accessory slot, but I don't have the dog coins. I think you need like $1,000, 1,000 dog coins for that. Oh, you're done. We need more manuscripts, right? And I started an expedition at the end of last stream. Alright. So, we're going to be fighting level 60 stuff to get as much experience as possible. That's going to be the goal. That's the plan. Fight the level 60 things. Oh, we have a meteor falling here. All those Xenovators are gonna die. Oh, that was a blaze howl, okay. Ta-da! I have leveled up. 59. Glorious. And beautiful. Attacka! I'm realizing that I only have one more level of stats. Oh, boy. Yeah. Hey, we can unlock the revival potion. That's actually useful. If we could ever make one. That means I have a Bastigor, doesn't it? The game doesn't show you these until you actually have one, don't you? Doesn't it? We didn't even make the Ultra Shield. And we'll be able to unlock the Advanced Shield. Well, we should just go straight to the Advanced Shield then. It's going to cost 30 Advanced Civ Cores anyway. May as well. May as well. Plasma Cannon's also pretty good. It's also pretty good, but we would want one through a schematic. Any oozles. Off we run. / fly. Come on, let me up. Let me up. No! No! Okay, good enough. So there are 3 Predator pals to fight during the day that are level 60. Oh, right. I was gonna look at Almost Skull to see what their actual pal skill was. Because I think it had to do with experience. I don't know if it applies to the player. Well, with the level difference being a lot smaller... Oh, did Jet Dragon hit 60? No. I haven't noticed the experience yet. I haven't looked. Oh, what are we at? Oh, that might still actually be a lot. It still seems rather significant. We have this Hell Zephyr Lux over here. I am still getting 1,000,000. And Jack Dragon got a lot. Jet Dragon hit 60. Huh? Why is everyone else getting less? Odd. Why am I still getting a mill? And yet, all my other pals... Oh, everyone hit 60 now. Everyone's 60. Huh. Yeah, but are you gonna heal the dude? No? Fine. Be that way. We'll do it the other way. Take out you. Put you in. Rescue him! Is it a him, actually? Yes. Okay. Restoring health. Actually restoring it rather quickly. How are we doing on... Oh. We have a lot. We have a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna max those. That sounds like a pretty decent idea. That actually sounds like a pretty decent idea to me. Get back in here. Why was there a gap with that Polaris Aqua? Polaris Aqua? The one that I had out was not any of those. Polaris Aqua. There you are. That's the one. Let's just sort. Well, if I actually do end up getting like a mil or 800k for my character for each one of these fights, then yeah, that's actually going to be pretty quick. So, unfortunately from there, we would have to fight not level 60s, unless I want to kill the legendaries. The Celestier spawns every day. The Frostalian Noct spawns every hour after defeating it. We did catch a Frostalian Noct last time. We did go and we fought it. We won. And everything was awesome. Right. Get off. That attack just isn't good. Thank you and good night. That gave me 272,000 for the Celestier. Okay. Well, I got Agent Civ stuff, so that's, I guess, fine. Anyone else? 60? Probably not, huh? Oh yeah, I needed to check the thing. Extra experience is extra experience. Wanted to check that PAL skill. The PALs in the team gain more experience. Yeah, Alma Skull increases PAL experience. So this is for late game level grinding of PALs specifically, not of me, which, you know, is kind of the whole point. I am going to fight the Frostallion, the regular Frostallion, because we haven't caught one of those yet. We haven't found one in any of the camps. And for this fight, I will ride the Ragnarok. Obviously, I will ride the Ragnarok for that. Because it will change my attacks to fire, and this thing is ice. I'm going to take off that one. From what I saw in my own research on speeds, the Ragnarok technically has a faster sprint speed than the Chillet. So we're just going to use this. Don't hit me, please. And please hit it. That'd be great. Ow. Please stop missing. Ow. I'm frozen. Why is the arrow not going into the crosshairs? I swear it's not actually going into the crosshairs. Yeah. Are my defenses just, like, amazing? Because it feels like... That is not the right sphere. That is the sphere I want. It's clumsy. Who knows? I got 315k experience. And we got the achievement to catch the Frostallion. Huzzah! We have caught the Frostallion! Those guys still exist. This guy is here. Do I want to fight him? Is the question. Why is that marker there? I don't know. Let's fight a jet dragon. Just a wild jet dragon. It'll be jet dragon, the Ragnarok, I suppose. Do I care if it dies? If it is a female, I want it, and I might cycle spawn until it is. Oops, I have gone too far. Hello? You are male. That far enough away? female. I think those are different skills, so it did respawn it. You are female. Ow. This is actually going fairly decently. Getting a van worm here is not. I'm burning. Kill the thing. Hey, we caught it. Ta-da! Well. Who else is legendary besides Palladius and Necromus? It's them, Frostallion, and Jet Dragon. And is that it? Is it only those four besides the, like, raid bosses? I think so. So now, of course, I have the ability to get my dragon up to condensation 4, since I now have the, thingy. Sorry, distracted for a sec. So I have the ability to 4-star the Jet Dragon because I now have a male and a female of it. All of the legendaries you can only breed with other legendaries. So if I wanted like a better Frostallion Noct, I would have to get another one of the other gender. Same with the Frostallion regular. Oddly, if I can't breed Frostallion Noct and Frostallion to get either a Frostallion Noct or Frostallion, it's kinda weird. Kinda weird. I think. Maybe. Where is my Frostallion Noct? And what is it? It's a female. And as it turns out, my Frostallion is a female. Great. So do I want to 4-star my Jet Dragon? I think so. I think the answer to that is yes. Yes, I would like to 4-star my Jet Dragon. It does not go faster, but it would be nicer, I suppose. Better attacker, help me out when I have to kill stuff, which shouldn't take all that long. Anyway, let's do that. Let's take a brief break here. Pull those out, put those in. Do that. Interestingly, the one that I ride is not an alpha, whereas the one that we caught is an alpha. The one with all my perfect stats is one that was bred, basically. So I need 40. Well, I need 39 more, at least, but I want to keep the breeding pair, so I will let that accrue to 20 first. Sadly, I did not get any blueprints for those fights. That's sad. Super sad. Kinda was the whole point. I have no bronze keys. Interesting. Let's get that swapped. Five more. Very tempted to just make this 1 second instead of 5. And this will give me the as well, but the amount of collection experience you get is just terrible compared to the amount that you need. There is a chance that I could end up with a better set of skills that doesn't have Divine Dragon. So, like, Legend, Runner, Swift, and potentially one of the, like, Eternal Engine or similar. But that would probably involve having to break open hundreds of eggs for that specific combination to happen. Because we're talking about needing to not inherit Divine Dragon and have it be replaced with a more useful skill. And it certainly appears as if I did not get that in this set of 20, since I only need that other set of 20. I need to now pull out the Jet Dragons. I need to block that one. But hey, if one of these gives me exactly what I'm looking for, because I would like to have one, actually, that has better stamina rather than speed. Stamina is actually a bit more important on the Jet Dragon. It's just the odds of having that happen is very, very low. If none of these have it, then that's fine. I'll just 4-star the one that I have. Legend, Runner, Swift, and Divine Dragon, which is kind of one that I already have. That's one that I already have. Did any end up with just... not like without Divine Dragon? With just the 3? Legend, Runner, Swift? Did any end up with just Legend, Runner, Swift? There's just Legend Swift. It's a male. I think that this level of optimization is not worth the time. Four-star Jet Dragon. Woohoo. Give it defense first. Yay. Now it should hit pretty hard, I think. I think it should hit pretty hard. Don't know about you. Next round of alphas, or of predator pals, and whoever's respawned of the alphas. Could be all of them. Anyone that was out. So, like the Celestier. We'll fight the Celestier. First is Bushi knocked. Bushi knocked, then Incineram knocked, then the Lux, Hellzephyr Lux. Yeah, that's dying a little bit faster. Yeah, that died a little bit faster. I did not pay attention to how much experience I got. No, mining foreman. Of course, that was the first one to die. Was the one with the mining foreman. I'll just have to breed one, or breed them until I get one that has mining foreman. Randomly. If I want ending with mining foreman. Cool. Next. The Celestier is actually right over here. This one doesn't give as much experience, I think, just fundamentally. Kind of weird that predators are giving more than alphas at the same level. Good night. 272k. Ring of neutral resistance +2. No, I kind of need an ice resistance ring. Does this Box Parks give ice resistance ring? Or the Loop Moon Crest? Someone's got to give that ice resistance ring. Really nice to have for this upcoming fight. Where get off. I didn't even look at the potential drops. I didn't even look at the potential drops. Sort of wanted to look at them first to see if it could drop the ring. Some side. Alright, where are you? Hello? There you are. You don't drop the ring. So that means it drops from the Frost Stallion. Oh. That kind of blows. Alright. I would imagine that I'd be able to get it off the Frost Stallion. Or the Frost Stallion knocked. But I would expect that one to drop like the dark resist ring. Alright, since I'm not gonna focus on catching the Frostallion, I'll have my Jet Dragon out. And I'll look at the drops. Oh, you only have the 2 stats. And you don't have the a ring drop. You have blueprints, but not the ring. Oh yeah, Dragon v Ice is not the best. Ow. Oh, Ragnarok, you need to kill the dude. There we go. Blueprint? No? Nothing? Nothing? Tra-la-la. Right then. Next. Notify the dudes. The pair. Just cuz. Do I want to try to catch them? Maybe. I should. At least try. But that means I have to ride the Ragnarok and shoot them. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to catch both. You know, it'd be nice to stop missing. Get away from me. Does this guy resist fire? Kinda weird, he has ice. Ow. He has a beam. Yeah, he's just straight up resisting my attacks. Which is kind of weird. I don't like that. That's another beam. Ow. That's not a good move for me. hit a rock. Get away from that beam. Okay, that helps. And then there was one. And this one does not resist fire. This should go a little bit more quickly. Would help if I could, yeah, get crits. Hey, that resists? What? Huh? It's like hitting at certain body parts, it's resisting. It's like if I hit the helmet, it resists. Who would have thought that hitting armor would be resistant? Would help if I to stop missing. Alright, we'll go with body shots then. That's the beam. Oh, there's Night Star stand here. You are a musclehead. That might explain a few things. We did it. Ta-da! Worth it? No. But we caught him. That means I have caught all of the legendaries now. That means I've actually caught them, did the thing the intended way, as I said I would do. We have done it. We has done it! I just need to do, like, the raid fights. From the Belnoir, the Barrow, the Blazamat, Ryu, and the Xenolord. Do all of those three. We did Belnoir. We did not do any others, or anything else. Auto assign. Do we have enough for the thingy yet? No? Oh god. Alright, dump the stuff. My money. Take that ring of neutral resistance. Excuse me? I didn't have any oil stored in here, apparently. Nighttime! There is an alpha, or there's a predator pal I could take out at night, but there's no point in going out of my way. Oh boy. Next. Start the cycle all over again. Hopefully this will be the final cycle. How much experience do I need? 2.3 mil. Yeah, I think this is the final cycle, and I'll be 60. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's 1.1 mil for that fight. Weird. And yet I know that that fight gave me like 10k on level 59 pals. Huh. Just huh? Moments. That one gave me 1 mil as well. And then the Hell Zephyr Lux should be enough. And I don't really have to do this anymore besides maybe to get the giant souls. So this is still a great way of getting giant souls. Like, each one drops, what, 4? Ba-ding! Level 60! We have done the thing. More attacker. Unlock everything at this point. Would be nice to get a blueprint for the lightweight armor, but I'm not going to bother. We don't need the incubator either. So at this point it's basically just unlock things for the sake of unlocking things and spending points. I don't have 30 ancient civ cores either. Actually, I unlocked most things. That it? Is there anything that's like 2 points? Nope. Okay. You officially can no longer buy anything or unlock anything from there. How's my Palpedia looking, actually? There's apparently 2. That are seen and not caught. So Menacing Terra has not been caught. Wumpo Botan hasn't been caught. Okay. Menacing Terra. That's there. Excuse me. Dude. Get in the sphere. I said get in the sphere. Thank you. know this isn't the fastest of mounts, but it is actually relatively fast. Jet Dragon just completely outclasses everything by factor 2. My concern, though, is my attacks are fire. I don't know if it has the chance to burn. Ideally not. Alright then. So that should be 183 of 183. So, number of pals in Palworld. There are 4 missing. I am missing 4. Question is, which 4? Oh god. Here we go. Likely are all variants of existing pals. Because the dex only registers to number 140. So that means that of the 4 that I'm missing, they're all gonna have to be variations. But I have Schumer knocked. I have the Belenoir Libero. I have the Frostallion knocked. I have Polaris Aqua. I have Lylene knocked. I have Suzaku Aqua, Yormantide Ignis, Menacing Terra, Zephyr Lux. I do not have Blazomet Ryu, so that's one. In fact, this will be my goals. So Blazomet Ryu. I have the Quiver Botan. I have Fanglope Lux. Sect Terra. Wumpo Botan. Amarest Crest. King Paka Crest. That's the next. There should be 2 more. There's Reptyro. Roncherry Aqua. Relaxorus Lux. Telnock. Lynx Terra. Venus, Elphydron Aqua. That's the last one. That should be the last one that's missing. That should bring us to 147 or 187. Okay, neat. Just those to catch or to obtain. The Blazomet Ryu is going to require doing the fight. Doing the raid fight for that. As for the rest, King Pakakrist is there. So we can just catch that. Same with the Relaxorus Lux and maybe the Elphydron Aqua. I don't think. Is there an Alpha Aqua? Or do I have to actually just breed that? I'm sure it's at a one of the wildlife sanctuaries otherwise. I just haven't seen it. Oh god, it's in a cave! Cave entrance here. Obvious, the skeleton points to the cave entrance. And the Lux is in a jail. The Relaxorus Lux is in a jail, so I just have to go and do it. Get in the sphere. Thank you. Alright, buddy. Get in the sphere. Okay. Now, is there an alpha of the Elphydron Aqua? Or am I just gonna have to, like, try to breed it? I might just breed it. I'm sure it's in one of the sanctuaries, but I'm not gonna bother with any of those. It might be in this one, actually. Sanctuary 3. We were up here at, I think this one was 2. For a long time. I did not come across it. It'd just be weird if this had Aqua as well, because it has, like, Dormitite Ignis. Maybe it's at 1. I didn't really spend that much time at 1. By the way. Alright, I have to leave. Calculator. Combos. Hydron, Aqua. Elphydron and Serpent. Okay. Step 1, find Elphydron. My list. I only have males, so I better have a female Elphydron. I am blind, apparently. There. I do have a female here. Okay. Just need the 1 egg. Thank you. They likely gave me another egg. Whatever, take it. That should be Elphydron Aqua. There we go. So only Bazamet Ryu is left, but I'm probably not going to go for that next. Because that's a bit of a investment. Now I'm going to need my strongest pals available, and they're currently out on expedition. Okay, so next, I guess the only thing left besides that to do would be the, excuse me? Oh, decal guns, right. Do I have stuff for things? One thing. Okay. Sure. Now let's get some more stuffs for things. Just gonna make some more ammo, and then we have a tower boss to fight. Oh yeah, we've got a tower boss to fight. Bang. Excuse me. Oh right, I don't have my dudes. Yeah, in case you were wondering, that does make a difference. Having dudes makes a difference. And they are on expedition. So I guess I'm not gonna get ammo. Well, gee. I hope I have enough bow shots. Oh, it's also likely that the 4th Gobthin is on the expedition, isn't it? Yeah. Both of the other 4 stars are on expedition. So I'll be down by, what is it, 20%? Whatever. What evs? Make those 3 more. At least get that much ammo. 40 shots. Oh yeah, having the other thingies was useful. Oh, they put the aqua out. Whatever. You. How evil is this fight? I have no idea. Let's find out just how evil this battle is. I need to fight Dazzy Knocked, Capridy Knocked, and Omaskull. I think I have the Oma Skull one already. Yeah, I have the Oma Skull. Have I mentioned that I am not a fan of these requirements? Okay. Let's go. How annoying is this fight against this Bastigor? Hello, dude. What's your name? I don't care, actually. Bjorn! Bjorn and Bastigor! Okay, so you have one of those. Wow, that's actually a lot of damage. Okay. Though you also have a lot of health. Those are homing, okay. That's water. Gotta avoid that, like the plague. Okay, that's a move. That's easy enough to avoid. Crits are always better. That's an earth attack, okay. That's a big AoE. That also blocks my hits. Is this just, like, straightforward? This seems, like, not hard, actually. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but... Okay, did an arrow to that ball just pop it? I think so. Oh, that's a water beam! That is a water cannon! Yeah, we can't let that hit my Ragnarok. That would be the end of us. Not missing. I'm sure this has epic battle music, but... You know, it would actually be more of a distraction than anything. Not missing. Stop missing. am getting a little bit more greedy. Don't think I've seen that move yet. Just haven't noticed. Ow. Good thing I have a lot of defense. I spent a good while buffing my defenses. Just for this purpose. That's the beam. Come on. Almost there. Ta-da! We did the thing. We did the thing. The glorious thing. Okay. So, that happened. That unlocks the last expedition. Actually, I want to go to this base, see how much oil I've accrued. Oh my goodness. I think that means that this is the last stream of this series. If I can catch, or if I can defeat the raid fights, then we would be ending today. Assuming I can win in the raid fights. Question becomes, where do I want to do the raid fights? Because I think I kind of want to do them here. I just need to let the current expedition finish. Is it finished? It is finished. Okay. I would have to pull out the low-level dudes, put in the highest level dudes, give me all of my attack goblins, like pull out every one of my high-level dudes for this, and like take out the low ones. Yes, like Platus, Necromus, Frostalion knocked, the other Jet Dragon, Smokey, Celestier, Dazzy knocked, Cryolinx, Terra, Nightmare, Almaskull, Dazzy knocked. Beacon? Yeah, we'll pull out the Beacon. I'll put back Tyrantris and Namorest and Serpent. Pull these guys out. Just a whole bunch of really high level dudes. There's a 40 in there, get rid of the 40. Place with, sure, Menacing, Terra, why not? It's a lot of dudes. They're gonna be stressed, but I'm gonna build this in here. I'm gonna have to go back to get a slab. We're gonna pull out the Blazomet Ryu because that's when I have to get the egg for. And we'll see if the base even survives a Blazomet Ryu. Where even are those slabs? There, I can craft multiple. We need to do the Belanoir Libero and the Xeno Lord as well. Well, maybe. Have to is such a strong term. You don't have to do anything, but want to, sure. Especially since we've got most of the stream. Alright. 55? Oh yeah, I probably could have used a bit more ammo. Laggy much? This guy gonna win? Probably. Wow. He's gonna win. That was a move. Ah. Well. That's a lot of broken stuff. Yeah, so, gonna go out on a limb, say that, this fight is, well, definitely a thing. That, is beyond me. This would take a very, like, a huge amount of prep. My base pals are basically all dead at this point. We just have two. The two that I have that are 4 stars and, like, fully kitted out with all the pal souls for maximum defenses and such. Mostly max defenses. Everyone else... A beacon is stuck over there, but everyone else is just gone. And my Ragnarok is almost down, and the Jet Dragon is almost down. If I had a team of, like, the full 20 of these level Jet Dragon and so on. Oh, and the Necromus is stuck. Great. Alright, well, you win. You win game. Let's see, I want those back. So yeah, I think that even just a full team of 60s isn't going to be enough. It would need to be a full team of 60s with a type advantage and upgraded with defenses and attack to even stand a chance. And there's a time limit! And there's a time limit, and it's going to try to destroy the PAL box over there, so that base is dead at this point. And I don't really care. I think I just don't care. Because I think that, frankly, I'm done with this playthrough at this point. Yeah, I think I'm done with this playthrough at this point. We got every major, like, every main PAL besides Ryu throughout. We fought all the towers. We won. We beat all the towers. I think that's just about it, really. Like, that's the whole point. There's no more missions to do. All that's done. Our adventure missions are done at this point. Everything else here would be just a grind to completion for the sake of completion. And I think that I don't really want to. Oh, apparently you get a whole bunch of stuff for beating the hard bosses. For expeditions. Interesting. An expedition that just gives like PAL souls and the lotuses. Expedition that gives you upgrade stuff. Expedition that gives you slabs. And ammo. One that just gives you a whole bunch of ammo. I mean, that's neat, but you need 500,000 firepower. Which I have, granted. Still, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. In fact, I think I'm done streaming today. And as per usual, as I end off a series, I usually take a break from streaming for a little bit. I don't know what I will stream next. I do know that the next time I come back to Palworld, I would want to play with the Complete Game Rebalance mod. Because that drastically changes a lot, makes things flow a lot more quickly, shall we say, through the earlier parts of the game. Part of me also wants to have more content in the game before coming back as well, but we'll see about that. I don't know what I'll stream next, frankly, and I need a break, I think. Of at least 1 week. On Discord I'll post if I go for longer than that. Because I just don't know what I would be comfortable with streaming next. What would be what I would enjoy. Because I keep asking myself with all the potential games that I've played in the past, it's like, would I enjoy streaming this again? And the answer is most definitely a no for basically everything at the moment. So I'll figure something out eventually. For now, though, we have reached the end of this stream. Having fought all the tower bosses, having gotten to level 60 and all that. I would like to thank you all for watching this series. This has been Otaku Show. If you enjoyed the series, do all the social stuff below the video. I will be back eventually for another series. I hope to see you all then.